So, good morning friends, this is Bhaskar Prajapati. So, today I'll be discussing some concepts of ATC. So, before starting, just I want to tell some points. So, we have to know about some basic definition. What are sets, power of sets, alphabets, and power of alphabet, strings, and what are the operation on a string like concatenation, replication, length of a string, and one more is there. So what is that? Concatenation, okay, length of a string, replication. This much three function is good enough. And third is what is language. So these four definitions we have to remember. What is set, alphabet, then a string, and within a string we have to remember functions of strings. They are concatenation, then length of a string, then replication, and we have to know a definition for language, LANGU. Okay, so this four definition is most asked in V2 examination. So what is set, alphabet, string, functions of strings, and languages. So in V2 exams they may ask these four definition for 8 to 10 marks. So we have to know alphabet definition, strings, functions of strings, they are concatenation, length, and replication, and definition for languages. They may ask for 8 marks. So coming to this next topic, types of languages in ATC. Types of language, what we are going to study. So regular languages, it's a language accepted by finite state machine. Regular languages are nothing but the languages which are accepted by finite state machine. Whereas coming to the context free languages, these are the languages accepted by PDA, push down automata. Decibel languages which are accepted by Turing machine. What is that? TURING, Turing machine. Even this semi-decibel language is also accepted by Turing machine. So this here we have four languages: regular languages, context-free languages, and decibel languages, semi-decibel languages. So regular language is nothing but it's a language accepted by finite state machine. Context-free languages are accepted by push-down automata. Decibel languages are the languages accepted by Turing machine. Even the semi-decimal languages are the languages accepted by Turing machine. So coming to the next topic, what is discrete finite machine? What is that? DFSM, deterministic finite state machine. So deterministic finite state machine, I'll be discussing what is the definition, and I'll be solving model questions paper that's available in VTU website. So you can go through that model question paper. I'll be solving question that, and with explanation. If any doubt, you really comment on my YouTube channel. So DFSM is nothing but deterministic finite machine. DFSM, deterministic finite state automata. So generally, while asking any question regarding DFSM, they are asking what is DFSM or define DFSM. They will ask, solve this problem, design a deterministic finite state machine. Something question they will ask. So we should know definition of DFSM. So DFSM is nothing but it is a It is a five tuple indicating five components, indicating five component. It is a five tuple indicating five components. So how we are denoting deterministic finite machine? M is equal to Q, comma, summation, comma, epsilon, comma, psi, comma, and Q naught, start state, and finite state. So here M indicates DFSM. We are designing the machine. So this is M is nothing but machine. M is nothing but machine. Coming to the Q. Q is nothing but set of state. Set of states. Coming to the summation. Summation is nothing but, we have already discussed that alphabet symbol is summation. So summation is nothing but set of input symbols, set of alphabets, set of alphabet, ALPHABET, set of alphabet. This symbol indicates transition. Transition is nothing but after giving a particular input, the machine moved to next state. That is nothing but transition. So this is transition function, TRANSITION, transition function. Q naught. Q naught is nothing but a start state. A start state. A start state. F is nothing but final state. Final state. I think this marker is not working. Just wait a while. I'll get back one marker. Yeah, so F is nothing but final state. So here transition function is nothing but, we are writing in notation, we are writing summation Q into summation give rise to Q. So we are at a particular state Q. After giving a particular input, we are reaching a particular state. This is the notation of transition function. Coming to this one, start state. So start state is nothing but here. So input, it's the input we are giving. Q naught is start state. So it belongs from a particular this start state. Set of states. So Q naught belong from set of state Q. Final state is nothing but a subset of. Final state is nothing but subset of Q. So this is all about DFSM, deterministic finite state machine. Is a five tuple indicating five component, where M is indicating machine, Q summation, transition function, Q naught and F. So Q is set of state, summation is set of alphabet, this transition function, Q naught is start state, and F is final state. So next I will be discussing this DFSM question. That's from VTU model question paper. Let me wipe this one. So listen, understand carefully, and if any doubt you can comment. So this is the question. This question I have taken from model question paper 2018 schema. So obtain a DFA to accept a string zeros and one having substring 001. So we have to design a deterministic finite state automata in such a way that the language should have substring 001. This point we have to note out here. The language should have substring 001. So we'll write languages here. So basic normal language is this one. First we will take 001. This language we should consider first, because it's a substring. Any language, if it should have 001, means that language only should be accepted by deterministic finite state machine. Otherwise the language will be rejected. So these languages should have 0, 0, 1. So again it may have 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. So see here, this language also have substring. Here also has substring. Again we will consider 1, 0, 0, 1, 0. This language also have substring here. Coming to the next, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. This language also has substring here. Again 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. This language also has substring here. Coming to the next, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. This language also has substring here, and much more languages are there. So we'll start designing DFSM, deterministic finite state automata. So we'll consider states. So we'll initially take a normal input. This is general, this is most common. So we'll assume Q naught. This is our start state. What is this? Start state. Q naught. After giving input 0, we went to Q1. After giving input 0, we have reached state Q2. After giving input 1, we have reached final state Q3. What we have reached? Final state Q3. But this, what we have designed our DFA, that this is applicable for this only. This is not applicable for this. So we have to design this DFS in such a way that it should be applicable to all the languages. Okay. So here, what we'll do? Here 0 is there. So 0 is already here. 0, 0, 1. So 0, 0, 1. So we'll design for this one.